I'm Manya Chylinski. I work with organizations and help educate them about trauma and emotional well-being and the importance of trauma-sensitive leadership. Today I want to talk about resiliency. It's something we all have at least a little bit of, even if you don't know it. I definitely didn't think about resiliency until I really needed to after a trauma impacted my life. It's something I work on now to build up so that next time I face adversity, I can be ready. So the 5 things that I think about when I think about resiliency are nurturing relationships. There are lots of research to show how important personal relationships are and the ability to lean on somebody when you're facing adversity. Number 2, believing in yourself. This one can sometimes take work. I think we're all pretty good at doubting ourselves. Number 3 is embracing change. Change can be hard even when it's good change, but if we can get ourselves in the habit of accepting change and understanding that it's a natural part of life, when we face adversity, we're in a better position to understand how that's impacting us. Set goals for yourself. I think this is definitely one that's important to practice ahead of time, to know how to set big and small goals for yourself. I tend to be the kind of person who doesn't really like to set big goals, but I know that when I'm stressed, something that gets me through is setting small, achievable individual goals and kind of working through my day that way. And that, like all of this resiliency stuff, is a muscle that you have to build up and you have to practice. And the final piece for me is mindfulness. That's something that really helped me get through my trauma. The ability to just take a step back and take a deep breath and be in the moment and ground myself in the moment. I know for me, when my anxiety takes over, I'm 20 steps ahead, I'm 20 days ahead. I've got something going on in my head that's not really happening, and I need to bring myself back to the moment. And practicing mindfulness is a way to do that. I think of resiliency like a bucket, and trauma and stress fill up the bucket, and as long as it's not overflowing, it's probably okay. When it starts to get pretty full, it can be really heavy and it can weigh you down. But resiliency is maybe getting yourself a bigger bucket so you can take more stress, or poking some holes in that bucket so it's never going to get to overflowing, because each of these steps, whether it's mindfulness or the relationships that you've built, or you're setting some goals for yourself, all of that's going to help so that your bucket doesn't overflow. Resiliency was a word I don't always like. I really don't. But it's such a powerful skill for all of us, and it's really worth spending time to build it up.